Tonight we examine a political landscape in flux. Across the country, the 2025 elections have sent ripples through the fabric of American politics, hinting at deeper changes beneath the surface. Voters from all walks of life turned out in record numbers, their choices reflecting a nation at a crossroads, uncertain but eager for new direction. The 2025 elections, though not a presidential referendum, revealed the nation's mood. These contests, often overlooked, became a barometer for public sentiment, capturing the anxieties and hopes of millions. From local school boards to state legislatures, the results painted a complex portrait of shifting allegiances and emerging priorities. Democrats gained unexpected strength, challenging the Republican narrative of a lasting realignment. In key battlegrounds, Democratic candidates outperformed expectations, energizing their base and drawing in new supporters. This resurgence has forced political observers to reconsider assumptions about the nation's ideological trajectory. This shift suggests President Trump's mandate may not be as solid as believed. While his influence remains strong among core supporters, cracks are beginning to show in the coalition that propelled him to power. The results have sparked debate within Republican ranks about the party's future direction and its ability to maintain unity. The results indicate the GOP's hold on new territories is fragile. In regions once considered safe, Republican candidates faced unexpected challenges, signaling that the party's recent gains may be more tenuous than previously thought. This vulnerability has prompted urgent discussions about strategy and outreach. Democrats, once reeling, now see a path to challenge the GOP's power. Energized by their victories, party leaders are reimagining their approach, focusing on grassroots organizing and coalition building. The sense of possibility is palpable as they look to expand their influence in areas long dominated by Republicans. For Trump, the political fight is far from over. He faces a re-energized opposition. The former president must now contend with a Democratic Party that is not only recovering, but also innovating, adapting its message to resonate with a broader swath of the electorate. The elections have altered political strategies for both parties. Analysts and advisors are poring over the data, searching for clues about what worked, what failed, and how to adapt for the battles ahead. The old playbooks are being rewritten in real time. Republicans must reconsider their 2024 gains as possibly temporary. The party is now grappling with the reality that its recent victories may not guarantee future success, especially as demographic and cultural shifts continue to reshape the electorate. Democrats aim to build on this momentum, offering a compelling alternative. Their renewed focus on local issues and inclusive messaging is designed to appeal to a wider range of voters, setting the stage for even greater gains in upcoming elections. The 2025 elections set the stage for a fierce battle for America's political future. Both parties are gearing up for what promises to be a contentious and closely watched contest, with the stakes higher than ever. The implications extend beyond immediate wins and losses, reshaping the political landscape. These results will influence policy debates, campaign strategies, and the national conversation for years to come, as leaders from both sides seek to define the country's path forward. The stage is set for an unpredictable battle for America's political soul. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. The story of American democracy is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be as dramatic and consequential as any in recent memory. The 2020 25 vaccines election results reveal troubling trends for Trump, signaling a dramatic shift in the political landscape. What once seemed like a solid base of support is now showing signs of erosion, as key voting blocs begin to reconsider their loyalties. His 2024 victory relied on surprising gains with traditionally Democratic demographics, including Hispanic, Black, and young voters. These groups, energized by promises of change and economic revival, helped propel Trump to a narrow but decisive win. However, this coalition is fraying. Many voters who crossed party lines in 2024 are now expressing disappointment, citing unmet expectations and growing concerns about the administration's direction. As a result, a significant number are returning to the Democrats, seeking new leadership and a different approach. Hispanic voters, once a GOP success story, are swinging back to Democrats. Issues like immigration reform, healthcare, and education have resurfaced as top priorities, and many feel the Republican Party has not delivered on its promises. Young voters, crucial in 2024, are now driven by social and economic concerns. Rising costs of living, student debt and climate change have become rallying points, pushing many to reconsider their support for the GOP. The shift among black voters, though less dramatic, still impacts key races. While some remain skeptical of both parties, there's a growing sense that the Republican agenda has not addressed their community's needs. The GOP's appeal appears overestimated, with policies on healthcare, education, and social justice alienating key groups. Many voters feel their voices are not being heard, leading to increased frustration and political activism. Trump's coalition, once formidable, now seems fragile. The enthusiasm that defined his previous campaign is giving way to uncertainty, as supporters question whether the administration can deliver on its promises. The administration faces the challenge of regaining trust from these demographics. Advisors are scrambling to address concerns, but the path forward is unclear, and time is running out before the next election cycle. The political landscape is fluid, challenging the idea of a permanent realignment. Voters are more willing than ever to switch allegiances, making predictions difficult and campaigns unpredictable. The foundation of Trump's second term shows cracks, with shifting voter loyalties and growing dissatisfaction. The sense of inevitability that once surrounded the GOP is fading. The political ground is shifting once again, posing a serious threat to Republican ambitions and leaving the future of Trump's coalition in doubt. Trump's second term is marked by high-stakes legal battles at the Supreme Court. The administration seeks to expand presidential authority, challenging government structure. Key cases involve emergency powers and the independence of federal agencies. The court's conservative majority questions the limits of presidential power. A ruling against Trump could curtail his economic policy authority. The administration's challenge to agency independence could reshape institutions. These legal battles could redefine the presidency and federal bureaucracy. Immigration remains central to Trump's agenda, sparking legal battles. The administration's attempt to end birthright citizenship challenges the 14th Amendment. The Supreme Court's decisions will shape American citizenship and society. Mass deportations and citizenship policies face mixed court rulings. The court blocks some aggressive deportation efforts, affirming non-citizen rights. The administration finds success in social policy rulings, pleasing conservatives. These legal battles force a national conversation on American identity. Trump's defamation lawsuit against Rupert Murdoch marks a dramatic break. The lawsuit stems from a Wall Street Journal story about Trump and Epstein. This legal battle turns a media dispute into a clash of titans. Trump's aggressive legal tactics aim for a quick settlement. The feud reflects years of tension, with Murdoch's media empire once a staunch ally. Losing Murdoch's support could reshape conservative media and Trump's future. This battle represents a potential realignment of power in conservative media. Trump's presidency faces a perfect storm of crises. Election losses, legal battles, and the Murdoch feud converge, creating chaos. The political troubles feed the legal ones, weakening Trump's presidency. A vulnerable president may find allies less supportive and courts less deferential. The Murdoch break adds unpredictability, potentially amplifying Trump's problems. Negative media coverage could erode his base, impacting his political future. This convergence forces the administration to fight battles on multiple fronts. The constant conflict leads to reactive decision-making, fueling chaos. Trump navigates a political minefield with missteps triggering further crises. The perfect storm challenges Trump's ability to govern effectively. Trump's ongoing legal and political challenges have placed the nation at a critical crossroads, one that will define the direction of American democracy for years to come. The choices made in the coming months will echo far beyond the next election, shaping the very fabric of the country's identity and values. The battles over presidential power, citizenship, and the role of the media are not just political skirmishes. They are fundamental struggles that will shape the future of America. Each headline, each debate, and each decision in Washington reverberates across the nation, influencing how Americans see themselves and their government. If Trump secures victory, it could usher in a new era of a more powerful presidency and a more centralized government, potentially redefining the balance of power between the executive branch and the rest of the government. Such a shift could have lasting consequences for the way America is governed. On the other hand, a loss for Trump could reaffirm the nation's commitment to democratic principles, reinforcing the checks and balances that have long defined the American political system. It could serve as a powerful reminder of the resilience of democracy and the importance of shared values. Meanwhile, the break between Trump and the Murdoch media empire could lead to a more diverse and fragmented conservative media landscape, changing the way political messages are delivered and received. This shift could have a profound impact on political discourse, public opinion, and the future of the Republican Party. The future remains uncertain, and the stakes have never been higher for American democracy. Every decision, every vote, and every legal ruling will play a part in determining the nation's path forward, leaving many Americans anxious about what comes next. As Trump's resilience is tested by mounting legal and political pressures, the months ahead will be crucial, not just for him, but for the entire country. The outcome will influence not only the presidency, but also the nation's sense of unity and purpose. Supreme Court decisions and the results of the upcoming election will ultimately determine the nation's path, setting precedents that could last for generations. The eyes of the world are watching as America stands at this pivotal moment. The stakes are high for the future of the American experiment. The choices made now will shape the nation's legacy, testing the strength of its institutions and the resolve of its people. As the nation watches and waits, Americans everywhere are left to wonder what lies beyond this crossroads and what kind of country they will inherit in the years to come.